Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine. In the last session, we have started chapter 2 motion. We have studied what is motion, what is rest and motion, how motion and rest are related to each other, and we have studied different examples also. Now, today we have to start the next topic, different types of motion. Okay, what are the different types of motion? Different objects have different types of motion. For example, a train moves straight along its track. A fan rotates and the earth revolves around the sun. There can be many more such examples. These different kinds of motion can be classified into the following types. Types of motion. Motion can be of different types. Each and every object have its own type of motion, and this motion is classified into different types, and that we have to study. Number 1 is translatory motion. Number 2, rotatory motion. Number 3, circular motion. Number 4, oscillatory motion. Number 5, vibratory motion. Number 6, periodic motion. And number 7, non-periodic motion. Now, we will discuss all these classification, all these kinds of motion in detail. Okay, so number 1, come to translatory motion. Now, what is translatory motion? If an object like a vehicle moves in a line in such a way that every point of the object moves through the same distance in the same time, then the motion of the object is called translatory motion. It means every point or same distance is covered in same interval of time. Okay, such as if this much of distance d is covered in time t, and next distance d should also be covered in time t, then that type of motion is called translatory motion. Okay, or we can say the motion in one straight line is known as translatory motion. For example, when a cycle moves from position 1 to position 2 as shown in figure 2.2, see, look here, position 1 is this and position 2 is this. Okay, when a cycle moves from position 1 to position 2, the front wheel moves from A to A dash. See, this is the front wheel and this is moving from A to A dash, and the back wheel moves from B to B dash. Back wheel moves from B to B dash, and the handle moves from C to C dash, and the cyclist moves from D to D dash, such that all the distances A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash are equal. Thus the motion of a cycle is a translatory motion, as cyclist is also moving in a straight line. Okay, now number 2 example, the motion of an apple falling from a tree. The motion of an apple falling from a tree. As apple is falling down from a tree in downward direction, the motion of a man walking on a road, and the motion of a box when pushed from one corner of a room to the other are all examples of translatory motion. Now, further, the translatory motion can be of two types: rectilinear motion or linear motion, or curvilinear motion. Okay, now what is rectilinear motion? See, if the motion of a body is along a straight line, it is said to be rectilinear or linear motion. If the motion is in a straight line, it is said to be rectilinear or straight line, straight linear motion. A ball falling from a height straight towards the surface of the earth, a car moving on a straight road, and a coin moving over a carom board, as shown in figure 2.3, means when the object is moving in a straight line, then that is the linear motion or rectilinear motion. The, this is shown in figure 2.3. See, this is figure 2.3, example of rectilinear motion. The boy drops the ball, that is in straight downward direction. Car moving on a straight path, and striker is moving in the carom board in a straight path only. That is linear motion. Now, some other examples of linear motion. The motion of a bullet fired from a gun. When a bullet is fired from the gun up to certain distance, then that is also rectilinear motion. March past of the soldiers in a parade on a straight road. All these are the examples of rectilinear motion. Now number 2, curvilinear motion. Curvilinear, that is also linear motion. That is also in a straight line, but in a curve. If the motion of a body is along a curved path, okay, it is said to be curvilinear motion. How it is curvilinear? See, cyclist is moving straight, but when it takes a turn on a road, that is curvilinear. It is moving in a curve. Car moving along a curve path, and boy is throwing the ball in the curve path, that is curvilinear motion. Now, number 2 is rotatory motion. What is rotatory motion? Rotatory, the name itself implies rotation, and rotation is in around any axis. Okay, so a body is said to be in rotatory motion if it moves along a fixed axis. Body or object is rotating in a fixed axis, that is known as rotatory motion. For example, the blades of a fan. When a fan is moving, that is in a rotatory motion. A spinning top, a spinning wheel or a potter's wheel, merry-go-round, that is the swing, and the rotation of the earth about its own axis, that are the example of rotatory motion. See, figure are also given. Spinning wheel or charkha, spinning top, fan is rotating, and potter's wheel. See how potter's wheel is moving. These are the examples of rotatory motion. A rotatory motion is different from a translatory motion because in rotatory motion, different parts of the object move through different distances during the same time. The part of the body near the axis of the rotation travels a smaller distance than the distant part of the body. How the rotatory motion is different from the translatory motion? Different part of the object means in rotatory motion, an object is having different parts and they are traveling the different distances during the same time. But in translatory motion, equal distance is traveled in equal time. So that is the difference. Now, third part is circulatory or circular motion. So what is circular motion? The motion of a body along a circular path is called circular motion. Circular motion is a special type of curvilinear motion in which the distance of a moving object from a fixed point called the center does not change. For example, in figure 2.6, a girl is whirling a stone tied at the end of a string in a circular path. So, in circular motion, the center is fixed, center does not change, and the distance is equal. The other examples of circular motion are the motion of a car around a circular path, the motion of the hands of a clock. See, the motion of hands of the clock, they are continuously moving in a circular path only. Or motion of a satellite around the earth. Earth is there, this is fixed, and this satellite will move around the earth only. That is the motion of the satellite around the earth. So these are the different examples of circular motion. Now remember, in rotatory motion, the axis of rotation passes from a point in the body itself. Axis of rotation passes from a point in the body, it means when fan is rotating, suppose. Okay, so that is the one body only. Fan is moving around itself, means the only the object is fan and that is moving. That is a point of rotation within the body itself. Whereas in circular motion, the axis of revolution passes through a point outside the body. Thus, the motion of a satellite around the earth is circular, whereas the motion of earth about its own axis is a rotational motion. Okay? If satellite is moving around the earth, that is circular. And if earth is rotating on its own axis, that is rotational motion. In circular motion, the distance of a point of the body from a fixed point always remain the same. In circular motion, point of distance or distance of a point from the body remains the same, whereas it is not the same in curvilinear motion. So these two differences are there between the circular and the rotatory motion. Now see, the hour hand of a clock takes 12 hours to complete a circular motion around the clock, while the minute hands take 60 minutes to complete a circular motion around the clock. The circular motion is thus periodic and repetitive. So circular motion is periodic, that after a particular interval of time, after a certain period, again the needle come back to its own position or original position, and repetitive also. Okay, so we have discussed circular motion, rotatory motion and translatory motion, and the next type of motion we will discuss in next session. Okay, so for the time being, just read the chapter, read it carefully, clear your points. Okay, thank you.